Okay, I wanted to talk about my Gewurztraminer wine. This is TangDiva. What you doing weekends? What y'all doing weekend? Well, you know what I'm doing. I'm gonna having me some wine, and I have found. I started out with like the super. I don't want to say super sweet. I started out like with your Moscato, and I got to the point where that was just getting too sweet. So I decided to try something different. So I went to Cooper Hawk's winery, and we're in the wine club, and you get these tasters. So they put out a sheet, and the sheet has the sweet wine, and then it has another sheet that is the wine of the month. They have actually 3 sheets. And then they have a wine that is like their luxe, like their the higher end wines. So I got hooked on Gewurztraminer. Well, unbeknownst to me, because I am not a wine connoisseur at all, this is just telling you what I'm doing this weekend. One of the things that I'm doing. And just to help you out, so if you want to go get some wine, you know what to try. So, you know, by doing the wine tastings at Cooper Hawk's, I was able to refine, you know, what I like. Additionally, I went on a cruise, Norwegian cruise, and we took this class. And it was a comedy. They fed us dinner, and oh my goodness, we drank so much wine. So basically what they did was they taught us how to drink wine, what to look for, how to sip it, how to hold your wine glass, all of that. It was so much fun. So I encourage you, if you go on any of the Norwegian cruises, you definitely want to do that show, and hit me up and tell me what you thought about it. But we had a blast. It was amazing. I really had a good time. So that's where I kind of got started. And additionally, here in Florida, we went to San Sebastian Winery, and we got a tour of the winery and the wines, and so I got experience there. So as I go along, I'm beginning to realize I really like wine. And so Tracy, he loves it too. As a matter of fact, that's all we drink. No vodkas, none of that. We just drink wine. So I wanted to share this with you guys before I started drinking, and just tell you a little bit. This wine, Gewurztraminer, and if I'm saying it wrong, I'll get it right by the time I buy my 10th bottle. Okay, I have 2 brands here. I have the PJ Valkenburg, and I have the Chateau Saint Michel. Okay, now I haven't tried either one of them. I've tried the Publix brand. It was okay. Mama Hu, in Chinese that means so-so. And then I tried Cooper Hawk's. Cooper Hawk's, phenomenal. It's very good. Okay, so that's where I learned that I like Gewurztraminer. But when I went to Cooper Hawk's, I had no idea that this was a type of grape. That showed you how uneducated I am. So anyway, I go to Publix because my husband wants some wine, and I happen to see Gewurztraminer. I said, So I tried it. It was okay, but really didn't like it. But the name is German, okay? This wine, even though it's German, it originated in PFLAZ region of Germany, Flats. I think that's how you say it. I had to ask Tracy because he served in the military in Germany. Okay, it's a Traminer berry. They're pale green. However, this berry is known to mutate into other things. The French really achieved their greatest success with this grape. So its history began in Italy, in the Alps, in the village of Termino. So see, when they mutated this a little bit, they took it to the highest level and they developed this grape so that, you know, and the Gewurztraminer, T-E-R-M-I-N-O, that's why they call it tramine. So as you can see, T-R-A-M-I-N. Tramine is like a village I mean, it's like related to Termino, the village in the Alps in Italy. So I thought that was really interesting. Also, when the French started developing this grape, it became pink spotted, because remember I said it mutates. They said it mutates really easily. So they mutated it into a pink spot grape. Okay, and Gewurz, even though it's German, it means spicy. Isn't that interesting? Also referred to as perfume. So when you go drink this, some people say this is a perfumy wine. It's a full body wine. It is a full body wine. As a matter of fact, Gewurztraminer is the most full-bodied white wine out there, except for the Voignier, V-O-I-G-N-I-E-R. Now the Voignier, I like it too. I just tried it 2-3 days ago at Cooper House. I put it on my list. So that's probably the next thing that I'm going to try and research and tell you about. So now, I started out drinking Moscatos. I also like red sweet wines, like San Sebastian's red wine. I really like that. And then I went to like your Rieslings and your Moscatos. This wine is for someone who doesn't really want a super sweet wine, but it does have a bit of sweet, and it's full body, and it's dry, but it's not noticeably dry where you're like, oh no, I don't want this. So it's easy. It's a wine that's easy on the beginning taster, because you know you have some wines like the Pinot Grigio. It's very dry. That is not an easy wine for a beginner taster, and that's what I consider myself. So I got tired of the sweet wines, you know, the Moscatos, and okay, we gonna go all the way back, y'all. We gonna go all the way down to the, what's the name of that wine? What's the name of that wine that we get that's $4.99? Oh, I'm trying to think of the name, and it has all the different flavors that you can imagine. You know the name of them? Jasmine. Barefoot is pretty good. It's not bad. But, you know, it's like $3.99, and it's real. Yeah, they peach, and they all kinds of flavors, but it's in the wine section. Oh man, I can't remember. I can't think of the name of it. You guys are probably saying it as you're watching this video. So I drank a lot of those. You get it in peach, and then you get it in this flavor and that flavor. And it was just, you know, a really good seller when they first came out. So then that's how I began to realize, oh, I like wines, but I like them sweet. Okay, so I got tired of those. Is it Boone's Farm? Boone's Farm. Boone's Farm, that's what they are. And the Boone's Farm has all these different flavors. Well, I got tired of drinking those wines. So I said, I need to branch out, try something else. So as a result, we went to San Sebastian Winery. Not Sarasota, I forget where it is. It's northern Florida. We went there, and we really had a good time. And I was able to get a history of wine and what I was doing. And I realized Boone Farms is definitely not it. I knew it then, but I didn't know what else to try. How do you know what to try? So that's why I'm doing this video, because I want to help an easy beginner to kind of understand, you know, and this is what I'm doing this weekend. Okay, so it's heady too, and that's what I think I like about it. It's heady, it's perfumed, it's spicy, it's all of that. So that's pretty much the history on the Gewurztraminer. So when I drink each one of these, then I will begin to tell you, I'm getting ready to open up one so that I can tell you what I think. One more heady than the other one more dry than the other one, one more flavorful than the other one. Those are the things that I'm going to tell you. I'm going to shake it in the bottle and then show you if it has any legs, and I'll explain what I mean by that. So tune in to part 2 that talks more about me opening the wine, trying the wine, and telling you what it tastes like. Okay? Thanks. See you soon.